Hey everyone, what goes on? Matt Attack here, and welcome to a new web series that I call my Top 5 Ideas web series. Now this web series is, when I say top 5 ideas, it's mostly going to be on top 5 ideas for sequels to movies that I haven't heard about, that there, at least that there is no confirmation yet, like confirmed information, but there might be some rumors, and I think I know some ideas that they could do in the sequel, and if you want to share your own ideas, just put them in the comment section below, and I'll look at them. But for right now, the movie that I will be doing a top 5 ideas list for is Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Road Chip. Sorry, can you see that? There we go. This is the 4th movie of the Alvin and Chipmunks franchise, and I think if they did make a 5th movie, I have 5 ideas that I would like to see in the movie if they ever did one. So without further ado, let's get into my number 5 option. So for my 5th top idea, I think it would be nice to see the return of Toby Seville from Alvin and the Chipmunks The Squeakquel, which was the 2nd movie to the Alvin and Chipmunks franchise. Now, even though that was the only one he actually appeared in so far, it would be kind of nice to see how he's been doing this whole time. Because if you think about, if you have seen the 2nd movie, if you haven't, this is kind of a little spoiler, but if you saw the 2nd Alvin and Chipmunks movie, you would know that near the end of the movie, he finally falls in love with the girl he liked since high school. But also, you never know, they might have gotten married, or who knows. But that would be nice to see Toby Seville come back. Now, without further ado, let's go on to number 4. So, for my number 4 idea for the 5th movie, I think it would be nice to see the return of Ian Hawke from the first 3 movies. Now, as I said, the one I showed you was the 4th movie, and Ian Hawke was only in the first 3. But it would be nice to see him come back, because, like I said, spoiler, at the end of the 3rd movie, he actually becomes friends with Dave for real this time, and they both kind of were hosting the Chipmunks and everything. But we never saw him in the 4th movie. We never know what happened to him. So it would be nice to see what might happen to him after the 3rd movie in the 5th one. So, anyway, let's go on to number 3. So my number 3 top idea for this 5th movie is maybe the Chipmunks might be accused of something and get arrested. But they probably won't get arrested until they can prove their innocence. So that could be a good, shocking twist in this whole franchise. What if something happened in between the first 4 films, or maybe some new thing comes up, and someone might actually be trying to frame them for something that they didn't really do. But who knows? They might be proven guilty. Who knows? That would be a good thing to see in a 5th Alvin and Chipmunks movie. But without further ado, let's go on to number 2. So, for my 2nd idea, I think it would be nice, going back to the 3rd one about whether they might get arrested and they have to prove their innocence, my 2nd top idea is, if that were to happen, then they might actually become little chipmunk detectives. And with the help of a few old friends like Chipettes, possibly Dave, who knows? Or even Toby, who knows? They could actually become little chipmunk detectives. Because I think I've heard that there was a little animated type movie of where they were detectives. I don't know if they might bring that into the live action franchise, but We'll find out soon enough. So, without further ado, let's move on to my number one idea. And as for my number one idea, I think it would still be nice to see the return of James Suggs, who was in the fourth movie, but he never appeared in any of the other ones. Well, he said he kind of mentioned himself from the beginning of the first movie when they did that Christmas album, and it caused his girlfriend to break up with him, and he tried to get revenge. It would be nice if he had something to do with this whole accusing thing or framing thing for the Chipmunks. That would be a really shocking twist. Now, that's my top 5 ideas for a sequel, or for a fifth sequel, well, technically a fourth sequel to Alvin and the Chipmunks. And let me know what your top 5 ideas might be in the comment section below. And that's all for now in this episode. And if you like this episode, just hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see all you dudes in the next video.